Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Wandering Gamer Network plays Lego Harry Potter's Years 3s. I almost had it. I almost had it until I started pluralizing everything. Also, I'm Cody.
I'm
That's
Zack.
Zach. That's Caitlin, and that's Mandy.
Good job.
If it makes you feel better, he did point.
I did point.
Perfect for the audio medium.
Right?
We finally have a visual part of our like gaming and stuff, and you still can't see it.
Yeah.
Right? Well, no one wants to see me anyways.
Right?
I'm just going to go ahead and no one get weird about this, but I'm taking off my boots.
Oh.
You know, had you not mentioned it, it wouldn't be weird.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah. You gotta take off your socks too, because you're a trash person like that.
I definitely do have to take off my socks. I mean,
Why?
who wants socks on? Because socks are the worst.
No, they're not.
They're
Oh,
so
Hermione
warm.
now.
Gosh, I hate having my feet
Oh,
covered.
Wait,
Because Harry's in the infirmary.
Harry sucks. Let's go get.
Then why do you like having shoes on if it's like more confining to your feet?
Well, I like having boots on because they're comfy.
Is that you or
Yeah,
did
gotta let 'em
Severus
breathe.
hit the lamp? Okay, now it's gross because you got your feet up.
What?
Yeah.
They both have their feet. Why
Yeah,
is
you
it
can't
gross
see
when
it.
I have my feet on my own table?
Because you have troll toes.
I don't have troll toes. I trim my nails because our friends complained about my troll toes.
Oh, so you don't currently have troll toes?
No, I do have purple toes though.
For the
Well,
record,
I have one purple toe.
we are not the friends that complained about the troll toes.
No, you're not. That was other friends.
Time Turner!
I like the Lego time.
I do
Turner.
too. I want one.
Well, you gotta go get one of those really old Harry Potter Lego sets.
Wow. why
Hermione's so
can't-
mean.
Right?
Look, she just has a mean face. She's like, no, we gotta go.
Let's do this thing.
Buckbeak!
Aw, Lego Buckbeak is pretty.
His name's Horseface.
You know what I?
No,
You know what I
no, what's
really
his second
miss?
name?
Buckbeak?
So.
No, when he's like in hiding, they give
Wow.
him a different
Okay.
name.
I guess I just won't.
Oh, sorry, Mandy. What was up?
I was gonna say, you know what I really miss is, so me and my family, we used to like collect the Harry Potter Legos, like the actual ones.
Yeah.
And I really miss getting to look forward to what was coming out with each new movie.
Yeah, right?
Like, it's kind of sad, because, like, I remember seeing the Buckbeak one that came with, like, Hagrid's place. Like, there was all this fun stuff. And I just miss it, because there was so much, like, excitement. The Star Wars Legos are, like, the closest ones to that now. But, oh my gosh, these stupid things.
I would say the Avengers or the Marvel ones are like with the movies more so.
Oh, have those ones? Because the Star Wars really hasn't been. They came out with a bunch right when Force Awakens came out, but after that, it hasn't been a lot.
Yeah.
And there's not much new, you know what I mean? Like, Star Wars doesn't make, like, well, the Phantom Menace and stuff did have new ships, but, like, the new movies aren't really making new ships and stuff, so it's like you can build the Millennium Falcon again, or you can build an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter.
Well,
Yeah.
but they did have, like, I mean, this is not a spoiler because it's in the trailer, but, like, in Last Jedi, they have the new,
They have the new, like, the little
Skater things.
Yeah.
the ones where they have the thing go down and it drags. Like, that's cool.
Oh, hey, do you guys want to do an episode where we talk about Star Wars?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
we
don't
talk
watch
about
this until you see the
yeah,
movie.
like do you want to talk about the Last Jedi?
I mean, are we doing that now, or are we gonna wait till like? Why don't we like wait for it to be the start of a year, maybe?
We can wait for that to be the start of the year.
I'm
That
sure
way-
we'll have a lot of thoughts on it.
That way
Yeah.
they don't like end the conclusion.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to say this. This is probably going to be the last episode of year 3. So year 4, spoiler warning, we're going to talk about The Last Jedi.
That being said, by the time year 4 is published on YouTube, it probably won't be a big deal.
Well, that's also a fair point of why we could wait until one more episode.
Right, because that's gonna be a little bit. Though we might actually get to record it sooner because currently Vinny is recovering from surgery and everything went well, but he's out for a couple weeks, so we can't record any podcasts.
Well, I imagine we'll get to it tonight because it's going to be the next episode.
But yeah, but I meant like we might have all of year 4 done.
Oh, yeah, that's
in the
true.
next 2 weeks.
That's true. We might get
while
those done
Vinny's
pretty quick.
Up with his parents recovering.
Yep. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something.
I
about
like
that.
how in the books this was like a super like quick stealthy part they had.
Yeah,
and it's
here
like
you're just like,
15 minutes.
Blang, blang, blang.
Well,
Blow
it's
it
like
all up.
slow moving too.
Right?
Jump on him. Oh.
You gotta jump on it.
You gotta bow to him first.
Get moving, you stupid animal.
I like how they were ferrets in the movie. She had like a ferret necklace. Do you remember that?
No, I haven't watched any of the movies.
Yeah, but I hate this movie, so...
Come again, Zach?
Sorry, let me rephrase. I've only seen the 4th and 1st movie.
What?
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 Oh wait, he never read Harry Potter though.
You're
I
an
read the first
animal.
4, and then I read all 7 a couple summers
Zach, I
ago.
think I'm gonna break up with you.
But we're engaged, Cody. You proposed to me once.
I don't care. Not anymore. Take it back. It was a mistake.
Why are you taking it back now? You know I don't like Harry Potter.
That's blasphemy while we're sitting here playing it. Oh my god, these stupid hornets!
I mean, it's not my... I've made it abundantly clear in these Let's Plays that it is not my jam.
Well, I mean, you said it was just okay. Like, it wasn't your favorite thing.
Like, I don't actively dislike it. I just don't actively like it either. Like, I'm indifferent towards it.
So you want to know a trade secret about these recordings that's not great? We don't have a mic for... It's weird how we have it set up because of, like, the way we're capturing this and the audio and everything. Basically, we have to have the audio of the game turned up really loud for it to pick up on the mics. Anyways, I'm wearing headphones, so I can't tell how loud anything is because it's all balanced to sound good. So that's what I hear because I'm wearing noise dampening headphones. But my feet are sitting right next to the speakers, and it is really loud.
It's really loud.
And I don't have to deal with it at all. So.
Why don't we let them know what it sounds like? Like a train is moving right in front of my face.
It feels like a train's moving in front of my feet. It's actually kind of cool. Oh, this is fun for those of you out there that play instruments. When I was in high school, I played bass guitar a lot, like the electric bass, right? And so when I started out, I just had like a crappy little bass amp. I think I was actually playing through a guitar amp, which you should not do. They're different things. And so eventually I like saved up some money and I was like, okay, I'm going to go buy a bass amplifier. So the way I picked my bass amp, which if anyone's looking for a low-cost bass amp, I highly suggest Ampeg. But anyways, the way I picked my bass amp was I went and sat on all the bass amps and played them. So I would like be sitting there playing my bass, and I picked my bass amp on feel. So I picked the one that rumbled the most and had like the most resonance in the cab. And so I was sitting at a Guitar Center, and these sales guys kept coming up, and they're like, "Can I get you a stool?" And I'm like, "No," because I'm just sitting on the amplifier playing it, you know. But I ended up picking a really nice sounding bass amp.
Oh, Hermione's doing it.
no.
So, anyways, my point is, I highly suggest Ampeg and sit on your bass amps.
Be that weird guy in the music store.
Yeah, it really is, though. Also,
Oh wait, hang on, we're gonna.
I don't know, Caitlin, did you ever like buy instruments at music stores very much, or like?
My flutes, yeah.
So did you guys have like did you have like salespeople coming up to you like while you were there, like talking to you and stuff?
I don't remember doing it. I think the time when I got my nice flute, it was just like, I think I went with my teacher or something, and they were like, "Hey, we knew what we wanted to look at," kind of.
Oh, so you
Hey,
already knew what
Hermione,
was up when you
come
got
Yeah,
there.
and it's like, okay, like bring us 3, and then we'll pick
Yeah,
from
we'll
there.
pick
You know,
which one
we'll
we
just
want.
play it and pick from there. Same with harps.
So like when you're buying a guitar or a bass, it's very like used car salesman-y, you know what I mean? Like there's a guy there who's making commission, and he wants to sell you a guitar, so he's really
Hey,
nice.
Hermione, come here.
And so
Can you dig?
Diggy, diggy hole.
when I was buying my bass amp, like salespeople kept coming up
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, yeah, it sounds really good," as I'm like playing like an arpeggio on a bass. Like I'm just playing like boom, 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 boom,
Right.
boom, 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 and they're like, "Man, that sounds great." I'm like, "No, it doesn't." Like,
I'm
come
not
on.
playing anything special, yeah.
Like I'm not a good bass player. Stop it. You're making me weird here. I'm really good at playing E E E E E E E E A A A A A A A B B B B
Right.
B B B done.
What?
It's probably like a drain or pump or something.
I think it's a man.
It's a person,
It's like a little man.
With a skeleton, maybe.
like
A little
frozen in
man.
carbonite, but small.
Okay.
Well, now it's a little man in a lake, Mandy. He's back in his home now. Oh yeah, he's a dead guy. You just dug up a dead guy. I bet it's a dead pixie. Aw, you found a mass pixie grave. It's a record. Y'all, it's a record.
well,
y'all,
dead
It's a
pixie
record,
grave.
and it's gonna play like
It's a record by the Dead Pixies.
Oh my god.
Obviously the hottest punk band
Well,
in
that's,
Harry Potter.
that's definitely like
I got that
a
joke.
band.
Well, the Pixies are, and the dead
Well,
Kennedys
no,
are.
but like what?
Can you tell me one more time what that was, Cody?
What?
The record? Can you tell me like one more time? You said,
Was-
"Y'all, it's a record. Y'all, it's a
was it-
record.
was it
Y'all,
a
it's a
record?
record. Y'all, it's a record."
Did I say it 4 times? Were you annoyed?
A
You
little
seem
bit.
a little bit sensitive about this. It was a record, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
What are we doing, Mandy?
Jump on the leaf.
I'm trying to get out.
Jump on the leaf.
I got really excited. I didn't realize what it was.
I know.
Or I guess you could also just jump on Hermione's head.
I mean, I tried.
That
to
is
do
basically how Harry rose to greatness.
Using Hermione's head?
Yeah,
Yes.
just jumping on top of Hermione and Ron. Look at me, I'm the top of the cheerleader pyramid.
Oh, well, that did nothing.
Harry freaking
Screw that. Going back to my frog.
She just looks so ridiculous.
Right on land. it's-
Frog!
Okay, so what are we doing now?
I
Well, we gotta go up there, but I'm enjoying the frog. Meow.
So I want to ask you guys something. This is a pretty important personal question.
Uh-oh.
So, did you guys ever see the movie Ghost Rider? This is a personal question, but have you guys ever
The one
seen
with
the
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, the
No.
Nick Cage ones. Did you?
I've seen people review them.
Did you not?
Who are you talking to?
Have you seen the second one?
No. Or are you asking Mandy?
Well, I was kind of asking all of you, but
I have not seen them.
You kind of took the wind out of my sails with this. I had
What
a
were you
bit.
expecting? Like, literally every time we hang out, have you seen this movie? No.
Yeah, Cody, just assume if you ask me about a movie, I haven't seen it.
But it was. I had like.
What were you gonna say about it?
So in the first Ghost Rider movie, right? Nicolas Cage sells his soul to the devil to save his dad's life. And then he's owned by the devil, right? Whatever. And then he becomes the Ghost Rider.
Whatever.
And he, like, captures people's souls that are evil. That's, like, his whole jam, right? But he's, like, got Satan powers. And he's a motorcycle rider, right? So he has this motorcycle. And when he turns into Ghost Rider, he, like, puts his Ghost Rider hands on it and infuses it with Ghost Rider energy. And it, like, turns into, like, an evil, rad Ghost Rider chopper, right? It's a motorcycle. It's sweet. But at the end of the movie, he meets another Ghost Rider, like another guy that sold his soul to the devil and does this job. But he's like an old cowboy.
Ow.
So his Ghost Rider thing is a horse, right? And then in the second Ghost Rider movie,
Mandy!
Mandy, did you say the F word? You know I'm not going to edit that out,
Really
right?
should be that.
Why?
Because we're family friendly.
I think.
Mandy, I have never heard as much cursing as I have heard when I've been with your family. That is the most cursing I've ever heard.
Also,
Your sisters.
Also, I think we got rid of family friendly with the amount of time Cody has said, I expecto your Patronus.
Are you rating this? Are you rating this teen? Like,
I don't rate them. It's on YouTube.
yeah, you can rate. Well, you can say if it's mature audiences.
No, I did not put mature audiences only. Ooh, that wolf's angry. So anyways, the moral of this story... Oh,
That was real creepy.
be careful. You don't want to turn into a werebeak. A wolf beak? Where... Wolf beak. Where griff.
What?
You know, this joke is not landing, and
It's-
the more you say it,
It's the worst it's getting. So anyways, the moral of this story was... In the second Ghost Rider, at one point he loses his motorcycle and is fighting these guys in a
sorry.
construction site. And there's like this giant earth mover, right? Like this huge like mining thing that has like a giant cutting wheel on it that's meant to just dig up the earth, and he Ghost Riders that. And then has this giant like flaming crane drill monster that he's like fighting stuff on. And that movie led me and my friend to the discussion, what would your Ghost Rider vehicle be? Like, if you could Ghost Rider anything, what would it be?
Hoverboard. All the way.
Hoverboard?
Yup. Straight up out of Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I've wanted one since I read that book. It needs to happen.
Choices.
So
love
when you
how-
think hoverboard, you think of an obscure book, not Back to the Future.
Yes.
We came from just different cultural backgrounds. I don't understand how we
I
talk.
don't think it's that
no,
obscure.
the Uglies is not obscure.
I have
It's
never
like-
heard of it before.
The ugly.
Uglies pretty specials? Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
frick, yeah, I have heard of that.
Yeah, like it's not even mildly obscure.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
have
just didn't
like
read books in
I
middle
wasn't
school.
super interested in that series, especially once my mom thought it was really cool.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh no.
It was It was a big dystopia, but I think before Hunger Games became a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was
So
like,
that's why it's kind of gotten pushed under the rug now.
I
Because
heard that
it's
was
like not the new wave.
was it like a sequel to The Giver? Did it
No.
get called that?
No.
Okay, one of my friends told me that. They were lying.
There
are some really good sequels to The Giver.
Are
there's-
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, The
there's
Messenger. and-
Gathering Blue is like set in the same world but a different place, and then the messenger ties them together.
It's
Interesting.
so good.
I have never, and I
all of
loved
them.
The Giver.
Wait, okay, so actually, I don't know about y'all's parents, but did you guys, like, read ahead of your parents?
Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like I don't know how much your parents read, but did your okay, example, which is one of my favorites. So,
How'd you get up there, Mandy?
the
She
mushroom.
jumped.
There's a mushroom over here.
Go left, Caitlin.
Up here?
That is not
Up.
left.
No.
She's not on the platform.
Oh, you gotta
left,
go up
farther
first.
left, farther left.
So,
more left, more
That
up those stairs.
There you go. Yeah,
And now
there
you can cross
go.
the bridge.
Okay, so when I was in 8th grade, Wicked came out, and I thought nothing of it other than like, oh, you know, like everybody loves the musical. Well, so I wanted to
Go
read the
mushroom.
book
The
because
book is not a
it
child-friendly
is-
book.
it might be for ages a little older than
Like 7th
8th
grade, yeah.
But I was
I had the
like-
same experience.
Yeah, I was like, oh, whatever. It's totally fine.
Whole
So
day.
I read it, and my mom was like, oh, that's so great. I love that you're reading the book that is with the show. That's so good. And then she read it years later. Like, I'm talking years later. And she's like, when did you read this book? I was like, I read it in 8th grade. And she was like, what? Because she's such a slow reader, and it's nothing against her at all. She's just very slow, and so I was reading like crazy, and she it didn't really hit me what certain things.
I think
were
I stopped because
meaning,
it wasn't like the show yet, and so I just like didn't finish it.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I do remember it not being very
the show is
Middle
definitely
school.
family. Wicked is very family friendly
Right.
compared to Wicked the book.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that was a fun book for my mom to realize what I used to read.
That's funny.
I remembered finding out that there was like naughty stuff in the book, and then I like found it and read all the naughty parts, and then didn't read the book because why would I care?
I
Had
never
you
that
seen the
problem.
show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really liked the show. I was like we all were. We were all like in high school and middle school at the right time for, like, I was in choir, so like I heard Defying Gravity
Oh, of
every
course.
solo and ensemble competition. Just sat in classrooms listening to Defying Gravity all day.
Yep, all the girls wanted to do Popular.
Popular.
Yep.
All about popular.
Yep.
I wasn't in choir,
about
so
the
I didn't
way
have
you
that
flirt.
issue.
Oh
Or I
my
was in
gosh.
choir one year,
It
but
was so okay. So
Popular.
That was not the last level. What?
Is it
no,
not?
I think it is. I think it's just got to do like a little. Oh no, I think we got to rescue. Oh, I don't know. Actually, let
Do you
me.
gotta rescue?
I guess you got.
Oh gosh, is that another level?
I don't know.
Oof.
We'll find out.
Oh, you're not done yet. This isn't the end. So we're still going with this level.
No, that
No,
level.
the level finished.
Did it?
Well, yeah, that just. Alrighty, I
All right. Well,
guess we're done.
guess we're gonna call it.
I'll talk more about Wicked in the next episode.
yeah, I guess that. I'm sorry. This is an anticlimactic ending. I feel weird now.
Yeah, I know. Like I was.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is a great time to end.
Apparently, this is a good time to stop. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can know when we upload more episodes. Until next time, keep wandering. Bye.
Hey everyone, and thanks for watching this episode of the Wandering Gamer Network Plays LEGO Harry Potter. If you'd like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link to our website in the description below. We have several actual play podcasts for games like D&D 5th Edition, Star Wars Edge of the Empire, City of Mist, and several other systems. So if you're interested, check it out. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time, Wanderers.